I'm glad you cut me off because I didn't know where I was going with that. So.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Chris Fox here, yards after the catch. Good to see you again. It's been a long off season, but we are back. Live shows coming in August. With us, as always, the co-host with the mostest, best in the land, Mr. Roop. There it is. Good to see you, Mike. How you been?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I'm pretty excited. I know we got a little bit of content for you tonight, but it's kind of hot and I'm sweaty. So hopefully, I'm not slipping all around the place and throwing everything off. But, how about you? How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing very well because we also got fourth and flex. Bandy, how are you doing over there?
I'm doing great. I am so ready for football season.
It is time. It is definitely time to at least start talking about it. All right, so new segment this year as we lead you guys, get you ready for the football season, get you guys pumped up. We're going to call it 3 for free. I'm going to give a subject. Each of us is going to have roughly a minute to talk about it. That's all you're going to get, though. So you better be ready to go. These guys, give them a little hint about what we're going to talk about, but I'm just going to throw a subject at them and watch them scramble. Subject 1, Jacoby Brissett. The Cleveland Browns, doing Brown things, spent $230 million to alienate the only guy that's gotten them to the playoffs in like 30 years, bringing a guy who's not going to play and allow Jacoby Brissett to have the starting job. Not like the guy hasn't played before, but is he good enough to make an impact in Cleveland? Bandy, you're the guest. We're going to let you go first. You got roughly a minute. Let's hear it. Go.
All right, Jacoby Brissett, 29 years old, third-round pick, 28-32 as a starter. He's a very average quarterback. I really don't think he is the guy. He says he always prepares himself as a starter, so he's always ready to start. I mean, going into it, I could see if, let's say, roughly Deshaun gets 6 to 8 games, so they're saying, I could see Jacoby winning 5 of those games, maybe. I really don't see, anything special going on. He has his moments. He's flashy here and there, but I just don't see it. I'm happy for the guy. I'm glad he's getting another opportunity, and you never know what's going to happen in the NFL. He could, go crazy, go off. Who knows? Dark horse, fantasy quarterback that nobody knew was coming. Who knows? But. Yeah, I just don't think he's the guy, and I'm ready to see if Deshaun Watson's gonna play. I mean, whatever he's got going on.
That's gonna be your time. Bandy, man. Love it. All right, Mike, that's how 3 for free is gonna work. Mike, you are up. Go.
All right, yeah, Brissett. Browns are doing Brown things. Sorry you're there, but you get a shot. I mean, obviously, he's probably starting week 1. Which will be at Carolina, which will be a lot of fun. But, he came in 2016, and he's really not shined. He hasn't done much. He is your backup quarterback, and can't have your backup starting your year out. So the Browns are going to be in a lot of trouble this year. I hope Brissett goes off. But if you really look at the stats, where he hasn't even broke 3,000 yards in a season yet. And his best was 18 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. That's really not going to get you up. Not counting, the yards or whatever. But if you just count fantasy points, he got 102 fantasy points as a quarterback for his best season. That's just not going to cut it. The Browns are just kind of stuck in this loop. They put themselves there. Brissett's a backup. He's a good backup. He can save you, or finish a game. But I think that's all you can really do with him.
And that's all you're really going to get to say about it, because 3 for free, your time is up. That's going to bring me in for my minute. Hey, look, like you led into it with the numbers. He actually did have 398 yards in 2017, but that's just barely over 3,000. He's paid for the Pats, so he's got himself a Super Bowl ring. And the Colts and the Dolphins, he started 2 years over there with the Colts in 2017, 13 touchdowns. 4 more on the ground, 7 interceptions. So he's ahead. He's on the plus side of touchdown interception. Got sacked 52 times that year. That's rough for anybody. 2019, just short of 3,000 yards. Over, if you count, is 228 on the ground, 18 through the air, another 4 on the ground, only 6 INTs. Again, he's on the positive side, sacked 27 times, but over half of those yards come yards after the catch. So he's definitely player dependent, the people that are around him. Does he have a good squad around him? Absolutely. He's got some nice receivers. He's got, Chubb and Hunt going there. Can he play? Yeah, of course he can play. Is he a downgrade for Mayfield? Absolutely. Does the team set up well for him? I think it does, but just like Mayfield in Carolina, I don't think you have a clear-cut number one elite receiver, and you've got a nice running back who still has injury questions around him. That's going to be our time on Jacoby Brissett. Let us know what you guys think about Jacoby Brissett in Cleveland. Can he get it done? They have no choice. He's got to be the man if Watson gets suspended, which is likely to happen. Let us know what you think. Thanks for joining us on Yards After the Catch. Join us for the live shows. Don't forget about the trenches, Armchair Athletics. Look us up. Subscribe on YouTube. Once we get to 100, we're giving away $100. Might be a free $100 for you. Thanks for stopping in. 3 for free. Check out more shows, more content, and go find the Fourth and Flex podcast. You will see their podcast on the Armchair Athletics channel, the Armchair Athletics, with an exclamation point on YouTube. Mike, Bandy, thanks for joining us today, and we'll do this again. All right, guys?
Hey, thanks.
All right, guys. Be safe out there. Happy football, everybody. It's time. We'll see you guys next time on Yards After the Catch. Take care.